Hello there.
Hello,
Hi, my name is Miss Amy. What's your name?
my name is Anna.
Hello, Anna. How old are you?
I'm 9 years old.
And where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Are you ready to get started?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I'm going to start with our first picture, okay? Now, your picture is nearly the same as mine, but some things are different. I'm going to say something in my picture, and you tell me if yours is any different, okay?
Yes.
So, let's see. In my picture, the car is blue. How about yours?
Third, in my picture, there is a yellow car.
Okay. In my picture, there's a bat above the tent.
Fourth, in my picture, there is a butterfly above the tent.
Okay. Let's try another one. In my picture, the girl is wearing trousers.
Fourth, in my picture, the girl is wearing a red skirt.
Let's do another one. In my picture, there is a rabbit in the car.
Fourth, in my picture, there isn't a rabbit in the car.
Let's do one more. Oh, in my picture, there are two trees.
Third, in my picture, there are three trees.
Okay, lovely. Now, let's move on to our next part. If you could kindly look around. There we go. Okay, so here we're going to talk about Mary's house and Tom's house. I'm going to ask you questions about Mary's house, and then you can ask me in turn about Tom. Okay?
Okay.
So, let's start with Mary. Can you tell me how many people live in Mary's house?
There are 8 people.
Okay. How old is the house?
The my house is 5 years old.
Okay. Is Mary's house big or small?
The my house is big.
What color is the front door?
It is blue.
And where does Mary do her homework?
In the bedroom.
Okay, now it's your turn. You can ask me about Tom's house.
Is Tom's house big or small?
Tom's house is small.
Where does Tom do his homework?
Tom does his homework in the dining room.
How many people live in Tom's house?
There are 4 people living in Tom's house.
How old is Tom's house?
It's actually very old. It's 100 years old.
What's color Tom's front door?
Tom's front door is white. Okay, now let's move on to our last part. Let's just flip it over here. Okay, now this is our picture story. Okay,
Yes.
it's called Betty's birthday party. So let's look at the pictures first. Yes, we have 5 pictures. We can see in the first picture, it's Betty's birthday today. Yes, her mother is making a cake, and Betty is getting some sugar for the cake, and she has to stand on the chair. Now, can you tell me the rest of the story? What happens next?
Yes. Then Patty and Chia is forced out. Her mom is worried. Patty is very sad because her leg is broken. Next, Patty sleeps and her friend comes to Patty's room.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, Patty gets up and she is very surprised because her friend gives her lots of presents and her mom brings a birthday cake for her.
And how does Betty feel at the end? She happy?
Yes, she
Yes.
is very happy.
Yes. Okay, good. Now, before we finish, I have a few more questions to ask you, okay? Let's see. Question number 1. What time do you go to school?
I go to school at 7:15.
47, okay. And how do you go to school?
I go to school by bike.
Bye-bye. Okay. In school, what's your favorite lesson?
My favorite lesson is Vietnamese because it's very interesting and easy.
Okay, I bet it is for you. Next, what sport do you play at school?
I play badminton.
Nice. Okay. Now, last question. Tell me about your best friend at school. Can you tell me
My
about
best friend is Sally. She is
Sally?
very clever and pretty. She is tall and she has got long and straight hair.
Knowledge right here. Okay. Well, those are all of my questions for you tonight, Anna. So thank you so much for your time. See you on the next one. High five. And say goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you.